Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends.
Forever.
Now, let's bring on the host. Here is Sandy Kastel.
Hi, and good morning, and welcome to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. You know what, Chef Michael?
Yeah, baby.
I just got a very disappointing bit of news.
From who?
Well, I texted the girls, Lisa and Cindy, and I said, are we playing golf today? And they said, no, it's too hot. It's too hot.
Well, it is hot, honey.
I guess it's going to be 110 today.
It is hot. Well, Cindy's worth about $60 billion, and naturally, Lisa Grosso. The Grossos are worth about $100 billion.
Well, Lisa said she took her little doggy for a ride on the golf cart, and she said it was so hot. So then I called David Smith.
Who's David Smith?
He's the golf pro over at Canyon Gate Country Club.
Hey, Dave, how you, buddy?
And I said, can I get a playing lesson? And, of course, David was out in a tournament this morning at 8 a.m., so he won't be available till noon. So I guess I'm going to have to find something else to do, like get on the treadmill or something.
Why don't you go home and cook, honey? Why don't you learn how to roll a meatball?
Cook. No. That's okay. I'll leave all the cooking to you.
Yeah, what else is new? My next wife is going to be Italian from Italy with a big mustache.
Next wife. Well, you know, our guests today are Ricky Cash and Aaron Phillips. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
This is Vegas Unwrapped.
We got lots to say, but before we do anything, one of our sponsors, our brand new sponsor.
But hold on just a minute, Chef Michael. Let me say, we've got a guest coming on, and his name is Mackley B. Prophet, and he is on his way to the studio right now. Mackley Benjamin Prophet. Remember, we saw him the other night over at the Bootlegger.
The black guy with no socks that sang.
Oh my gosh, yes, the tall, good-looking black guy. That's right.
I don't know about good-looking, but
oh my gosh, he was very, very good. And not only that, a talented man, but also he's got an organization, a nonprofit organization, and they're raising funds, to help out in Haiti. And he's going to be going over to Haiti to help out. They're doing their 10th anniversary of raising funds.
Well, that's great. I got the chills. In the meantime,
and that's his seat right here, but he's not here. He's on his way. He's driving over. He said he'll be here in 5 minutes.
I can't get a friggin' word in.
Guess who's on the phone, Chef
Guess who's
Michael?
on the phone? Our new sponsor, our buddy, our pal, and I can't wait to go see because my back is killing me from rolling these meatballs. The doc. Tell him,
Dr. Devin Luzad. Hi,
Doc. Look at the crowd, Doctor. Outside, they're going crazy. A bunch of Italians with garlic around their neck.
Hey, you didn't know that I specialize in fixing people who roll meatballs and bad backs.
Oh, my gosh.
Love you, buddy. Doc, I want to make you say, so today's a big day because we opened Sienna's tonight.
Yes.
And it's going to be a very big grand opening for us because we took the show there. Because that's one of our. We're going with TV, and that's one of our sponsors.
Well, we're doing both. We're doing radio, and then we're moving.
Television.
Also, we're going to do TV.
And we got the Cash Brothers over here. We got Starsky and Hutch. Who are these guys?
Just because we're bald doesn't mean we're twins,
Hey. Well, Dr. Luzad, I know that Chef Michael the other day was talking about how he had hurt his back and everything like that. So tell us, what is your specialty for helping somebody that rolls meatballs, a lot of meatballs?
Go, Doc, go, baby!
My whole line of work is actually an alternative to traditional chiropractic. So it's chiropractic for chickens because really what we do is a very low-force, very gentle type of chiropractic. A lot of radio listeners, especially if you've listened to KLAV for years, it's called the NUCA method. And NUCA stands for the National Upper Cervical Chiropractic Association. The goal is to very, very gently, as my patients would say, without twisting and cracking, to very, very gently realign the head and neck, and when you get that big old bowling ball on straight, two things happen. Number one, it gets pressure off the brainstem, and the brainstem is pretty much the power box, sits at the top of your neck, and it tells your entire body what to do. It controls every nerve signal in your body. And the second thing getting the head on straight does is it allows the rest of the body to balance underneath. So we'll commonly see people with not just neck pain, migraine headaches, and problems in the shoulders, hands, and arms, but probably 60 to 70% of my practice is low back pain, sciatica, symptoms from neuropathy, which is burning, numbness, tingling down into the feet or even up into the hands with carpal tunnel. And so what we do is a very thorough 2-day workup to see if we can help folks. Normally, You guys know it. I charge up to $180 for the workup.
I know.
For the first 20 callers this morning that hear the show, we do the whole workup, $37. Not valid with Medicare, but we never charge just to sit down and see if we can help the Medicare folks too. So the call-in number is 702 566-4673, which is 702-566-HOPE to take advantage of the 2-day workup.
All right, Doc, let me tell you what I want to do.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm a man of great wealth.
What are you going to do?
All right? Been blessed. For the first caller that calls you and gives you $37, which is ridiculous because you can't get a meatball sandwich and a dish of spaghetti for $37. I'll give them... You can't do it because it's against your thing, like the show tickets and all. I'll give them a $50 gift certificate to go to the Tuscany Grill in Henderson.
Wow.
They're my good friends. Okay? So let them give you $37, and I'll give them $50, okay, and a gift certificate to have dinner, okay, at the Tuscany. Now, I got 90,000 listeners. You people that are out there, get the hell off your butt. Pick up the phone and call the doc, okay? Because you can't get... This guy's terrific. I'm telling you something. Not because he's a sponsor. We're here for you, all right? We're here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Do yourself a favor and call him. And for the first caller that calls in, Doc, give us a call, and I will mail them the $50 gift certificate from the Tuscany Grill. I mean, how's that, Doc? Is that terrific or what?
I think it's fantastic. And for the people that call in, again, what you can expect is just a real sweet, loving person at the front desk. And again, our doctors are trained to listen, and I mean truly listen, back to the good old days of how docs used to be. If we can't help, we'll certainly tell you. But if you've got a pain or a health problem, you or someone in your family that you haven't been able to get rid of, the number is 702-566-HOPE, 702-566-4673, because there's always hope.
Dr. Luzad, I just want to insert, I've been to a lot of different chiropractors too throughout the years, and I have to admit that I've gotten, a lot of benefit from what I've done with different chiropractors. However, when I first tried the NUCA system, it was very new to me, and I was surprised because I was expecting the typical traditional treatment, and I didn't get that, and so I was kind of, like, is this really going to work? But I really noticed a big difference, and it's very subtle, like you said. You're lying on the table, and there's just these minor adjustments, that are with a very soft touch, and but the bottom line is, it's all about aligning the neck,
That's right.
and like you said, adjusting it so that our head is sitting properly on our body, because if everything is aligned, then everything is working. And it's very important for all of us, and we have a Staying Fit and Fabulous Forever program, and this is a wonderful part of Staying Fit and Fabulous Forever, because if we pay attention to our bodies and we find something that's out of order or something, and we take care of it right away, what happens is we don't give it time to settle in and to become a chronic issue. And a lot of times people will wait, and they've got a nagging pain, and nagging this, and they say, well, this is my life, I'm getting older, But if you take care of things right then, you've got a much better opportunity of getting everything aligned and getting your body working the way it should be, so that all of your organs and everything are functioning properly.
Thank you, Dr. Sandy Kastel.
Well, isn't it true, Dr. Luzad?
About 90% of my practice does wait too long, or they have pain that's come and gone that's finally come and stay. But the neat thing over the past decade is about 10% of my practice is actually there before they're having a serious problem. So they're coming in for a wellness checkup. And yeah, it's good, it's smart, and I much prefer to see a practice full of people staying healthy that are crawling on their hands and knees. But that's what we've seen mostly over the past decade, with patients from, at this point, over 25 states in the country have come out to see us.
Well, Dr. Luzad, what's your address?
I'm up in the Summerlin location. We've got 3 locations: Henderson, Southwest, and Summerlin. You can also get to me on the web, www.drdevin.com, which is DRDEVIN. But again, make sure you're one of the first 20 callers for the 2-day workup special, 702-566-4673. 4673.
And that's nice that you have 3 locations. So would you tell us those locations again?
Sure. First, I'm up in the Summerlin Clinic, which is it's town center, Trails Village area.
Great location.
So that'd be everybody from way up north in Summerlin. The southwest location is on West Tropicana and the 215, so if you're around that area. And everybody coming down from Boulder City, Henderson, and Green Valley. Our other locations right around Valley Verde and 215. But call the main number, 702-566-HOPE, 702-566-4673. And whichever office is most convenient for you, if you're one of the first 20 callers, we'll let you in on the special.
Now remember, Doc,
Great.
the first one that calls you and gives you 37, I'm going to give them 50.
Chef Michael.
That's right. So I'm giving $50 for the gift certificate that we're going to do,
Right.
and naturally we'll just give me the person's name,
Right.
and we will send it. And tonight's a big night, Doc, and I hope that you can come to the Siennas, because we got Vegas Unwrapped is going to be there tonight doing the interviews like they
good.
did for Jolie, and it's going to be great because these guys are phenomenal because they got.
Did you know that, guys?
We just found out.
Yes. No, we talked in the green room, and naturally, these guys are phenomenal,
Yes,
and
they are.
they got the internet stuff wrapped up.
Oh, my gosh,
Now you got
yes.
the best of all worlds, and it's important that you get a chance to come down, get yourself a drink, and talk to these guys because you're going to be live, and it's going to be videotaped.
Yeah, bring your cards, bring your information.
Yeah, bring your information.
Because we've got over 50 reservations already.
Yeah, we're almost
tonight.
sold out. So if you can, it would be greatly appreciated to come down.
Yeah.
More upset to see for you to be on the air with these guys.
Yeah.
You know, I'll certainly try to be there. Unfortunately, I have more of a face for radio than TV, but I'll do my best.
Well, you're still a handsome guy. Doc, I hope to see you soon.
Thanks a lot,
We
Devin.
love you, man. And give me that first caller because, man, I got that $50 in it. And you can get a nice dish of spaghetti and meatballs.
Burning a hole in his pocket.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That's right. Thank you.
Thanks, Doc.
Bye, guys.
What a nice guy. He's a good-looking kid, too. Nice kid.
I know. He came on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, very nice guy.
So listen, we've got Aaron Phillips and Ricky Castro here with us from Vegas Unwrapped. How are you guys doing?
Terrific. We got recruited at about 18
seconds
minutes
ago.
ago
I
this
know.
morning.
I know.
These guys are great. I love these. Not because they're Jews. But I love
But it
these
doesn't
guys.
hurt, though,
And
does
not
it?
because you guys all look like brothers.
Yes, the Italians. I mean, honey, let me tell you something. The Italians and the Jews built this town. Don't let nobody BS
Hey,
you. But it
there's
was
the
the
Mormons,
Mormons
too, don't
behind it
forget.
that backed everybody.
All our grandmothers are alike. That's right. It's true. All they want you to do is eat.
Manja.
That's it. It's true. That's the way we grew up.
You are now airing in Tucson, Arizona. I just got a text from my wife, Robin, who is visiting her mom with my daughter, Radar. And
that's
she just
great.
texted me that she's listening. So they're listening down in Tucson right now.
Oh my God! Well,
Oh,
let me
that's
sing
good.
your song. If I was a rich man, all day long I'd be. Hey, shut up out there!
So I want to ask you guys, what do you do to stay fit and fabulous forever?
We'll let you know when we get started.
No, I'm serious.
No,
because,
we're doing
and
we're doing more than we ever did before.
what is that? What is that?
Well, basically, the key to good health is exercise and eating the right stuff.
That's right.
And since we're both claimed to be diabetic, we really have to watch ourselves.
That's right, your
one
sugar
of the
levels.
things that we have to watch our sugar intake,
Yes.
which always then turns out to watching the fat intake.
That's right.
So, if you can eat a sensible diet, all right, and stay away from those Chinese and Italian buffets, all right, you really, and you do your exercise, and exercise doesn't mean you have to work out, 5 days a week. If you can walk 20 minutes every other day,
yeah, walking is one of the best exercises for us.
And the
Did
most
you know
affordable.
that? Yeah, it is. And a lot of people get those little wristwatches, and it counts your steps that you've done. And yeah, walking is wonderful exercise. And like running, a lot of people jog and run, but that can be really stressful on your body. So the walking at a fast pace and getting out into the fresh air, it's very good. And also, we're not all meant to be size 2 or 0. We're all in different shapes and sizes. And I think it's a matter of a lot of our culture, and it's what we enjoy doing in our lives. A lot of us enjoy getting together and having a big meal on Sundays, with our family, like
Well, not
Chef
this
Michael has
Sunday because
introduced
guess
me
where
to.
we're going?
Where?
You know where we're
we
going
are
Sunday?
going to see Nan
Nan.
and Brad, and they are going to cook for
They're
us.
gonna cook
yes.
for us, and I'm not picking
It's
up
so
a
exciting.
spoon. I'll do the dishes. I'll help out. You know what I mean?
Paper plates work really well.
A quick shout out to Joey D'Amiglio's wife, who listens to us every single day.
Oh, yes.
we love
yes.
you.
I know we
Patricia.
haven't seen you guys in a long time. You
Yeah.
need to come out to Sienna's tonight.
Yeah, we
and
love. Well,
see
she's
us.
got her grandchildren. Well,
Well, that's okay. She can get a babysitter. Anyway, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Chef Michael. And today we have our very special guest from Vegas Unwrapped, Ricky Cash and Aaron Phillips. And we will be right back after a message from our sponsors.
Yeah, call up. Ask these guys any question about Jewish cuisine.
Be sure to listen to Sandy Kastel and Friends with Chef Michael every day.
A wonderful way to start your day. This is Sandy Kastel and Friends. Here again, your host, Sandy Kastel.
Welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. We have a caller. It's Jenny. Jenny. Hi, Jenny.
Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Chef Michael.
Hey, Jen, what's up?
All right. I just got this information yesterday to tune into this channel, and as soon as I tuned in, they were giving out a phone number for tickets, so I'm calling for tickets.
All right, great.
Well, right.
Well, we've got if you give Ryan your phone number, we've got all kinds of tickets.
Yeah,
we've
we got the Beatles show. We
Frank
got
Marino,
the
Diva show. We've got Jeff Zavilico, and we've got percussion. What is that?
Well, the show that I think she would love would be the Frank Marino.
Recycle percussion.
Well, I don't think Jenny would like that one.
Well,
It's
how do
rock
you
stuff.
know?
Well, you like rock music? No, Jenny would love the. She would really love the Mentalist.
Oh, the Mentalist.
Do you like David Copperfield and Chris Angel?
Laughter is the best medicine.
Okay, well, guess what?
That's
You'll
the
love
ticket
that.
I want.
All right.
You got it, Jen. We're
Okay,
gonna
so
take
the
care of you.
Mentalist.
The
Okay,
Mentalist.
great. So thank you, Jenny. Let me ask you this. Now, did you just tune in today, then, this morning, or the other day?
This is my first time listening. I'm a visitor to Las Vegas right now.
Oh,
Where are you
marvelous.
from?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Charlotte, North Carolina. I love your accent. That's
great.
just beautiful.
How about you make crawdad? I love crawfish. You ever eat that? I love that. And I like grits.
So let me ask you this, Jenny. What is
Why
your
I said that.
favorite Italian dish?
Spaghetti, I guess. That's the only Italian dish I know.
It's all right. Well, I make a thing called chitlins parmesan. It's delicious. You'd love it, girl.
Well, Michael, why don't you give her your special recipe for spaghetti meatballs? Because that is one of the most well-known, simple, restaurant
Well,
recipes.
she's from the South, and naturally having somebody cook Italian is a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna because I know you do collard green. Am I right? You know what collard greens
not
are.
really.
No,
You don't
she
like
doesn't.
collard greens?
No.
I love collard greens.
Don't
They're
assume
delicious.
things, Michael.
I assume.
Give
Hey,
the meat, the balls,
All right,
and the pasta.
let me see. All right, this is a very
I
simple.
like pastas. I like a lot of pastas with vegetables on top and some sauce.
Oh, there you go.
This is what it's a broccoli with spaghetti. You get your
Oh,
broccoli.
yeah.
All right. Now you use the stems, and what you do is you peel the stems like you do a potato, because this there's a skin on a broccoli that could choke you, honestly. So you have to peel it, and then what you do is you cut it and you fry it with oil and garlic and a little bit of butter till it's nice and soft, and then you add a little chicken stock to that with your broccoli, and then you pour that over a dish of pasta, and it's called and that's a broccoli dish, and it's delicious. It's very simple to make, very easy. Every nationality could make it because everybody has salt, pepper, parsley, garlic in their cupboards. So that's my recipe for you, Charlotte, and we love you, and I want you to have a wonderful time in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Now, Michael, but your garlic is a granulated garlic.
Yes, no, not garlic powder.
Yeah.
You see, garlic powder's got a flour base to it.
Right.
A lot of people buy and that's got a very bitter taste. So I always use granulated garlic.
And I
Oh,
got to
I'm
tell
glad you told me that. I was going to get garlic powder.
Nope.
Yeah, Jenny,
Don't use
it
it,
was
Jen.
amazing. The very first time I was watching Michael cook, he was poured this, granulated garlic in there. I said, oh my gosh, that's so much garlic, it's going to, taste terrible. But it was so good, and it didn't even taste garlicky.
Let me ask you a question, Jenny.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be in town for?
I'm going to be here as long as I possibly can. I'm going to try to sell tours to the club jockey, and if I make a lot of money, I'll stay.
Well, you know something, dear? I represent the Jockey Club. I'm the guy that does all the corporate training for that organization. Did you know that?
Yes, you're the one that gave me this.
Oh, my God! No,
Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry.
I can't believe it took you that long. Oh, Jenny,
Jenny, I know who you are.
Somebody
Wait a
find finally got one over.
I just hired her yesterday. Are you excited, Jenny, about this or what? Are you ready?
Yeah,
Did
this
you?
is Grandma.
Oh, Grandma! I had a bunch of people yesterday, and she's one of the girls I just hired.
Oh, great.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am very excited.
Well, I'm going to quiz you. Now, remember, I'll be there at 11 o'clock this morning and get ready because we're going to have a lot of fun. And that's the I Got the Show tickets for you. Jenny, thank you so much for calling.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Jenny.
Thank you,
Have
sweetheart.
a great day.
That's great. See,
Thank
so much.
you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sweetheart.
Were you sleeping?
Well, I got so many people calling me. I mean, I don't have a clue.
I know. See, so
You know,
there
you
go.
can't script this stuff.
I know,
You really
you
can't
really
script
can't.
it. If you did, nobody would believe it.
I know. And you know what? I just want to talk a little bit about our sponsors, Michael, because we have some great sponsors. And Salvation Army, we had Leslie Rogers here the other day.
I love Leslie.
And, you know, the Salvation Army is, they've got a food drive going on, but they also have a water drive going on. So I just want to remind everybody that they can donate any kind of canned goods. And even yesterday, she said, even Spam. And Michael, of course, said, yeah, you can make Spam Parmesan. Somebody mentioned that last night, you know, at the at the place over there. Anyway, because they were listening in. But the bottom line is just donate your goods over to the Salvation Army, and also water. If you want to donate either money towards buying the water so that they can give it out to the people who need it. And it's 110 degrees today, I guess you said it was going to be, Aaron. So, it's really necessary for us to make sure that there's enough water out there for the
Carl
people
Grosso
that are on the
bought a fire
streets.
plug
Okay?
yesterday.
He did what?
He bought a fire plug.
A fire plug?
Yes. It was tremendous
A fire
money.
plug.
A fire plug. You know what a fire plug? People don't
You
know
mean
that.
a fire hydrant?
We called it a fire plug.
No, they were hydrants.
The
Is that what you
hydrant.
called it? No, back in Philly, it
That's
was
what I
fire
figured,
plugs.
but
We
yeah.
called it a fire plug or a Johnny pump in New York. People would say that.
I was just going to say, and also Smith's Food and Drug
Yes.
on Maryland Parkway donated they donated 2 pallets of water to them. You know, so I was going to encourage. We got to talk to our friends over at the Smiths over in Sahara and Durango and see if they want to donate a couple of pallets of
Well,
water.
guess what
too.
I found out today?
Yeah.
Guess what these two guys just told me? That
What did
somebody
they tell
actually
you?
held up, robbed the Smith Food King. It was on the...
What? Oh,
Right.
which one?
Ours.
Ours, the one that we represent.
Oh, my
All right, now I
gosh.
want everybody to listen up. Now, let me tell you right now, whoever robbed Smith Food King, you better put the money back in a bag, okay, and bring it back. All right? I want you to bring it back because if I investigate what's going on, this is my store. This is a store that we shop
Don't
at.
be messing with Michael's store.
Don't be fooling around with Smith Food King. Go to Vons. They got plenty of
no,
money
don't tell
teaching
him
you.
that.
But don't you go do that. Now, see, that's what that guy would have had to do was call the station and say, look, we're kind of stuck. Could you help us out?
That's right.
And Carl Grosso would have shaved off about a couple $100,000. Don't go near Smith's. Please stay the hell away from Smith's. Please don't go do that. What the hell's wrong with these people today?
Well,
we got
and
a special guest today. Just walked
I
in.
know we do. I know. This is Mackley Benjamin Prophet. How are you, Mackley?
Hi, I'm doing well, and how are you? Thank you for having
Hey,
me.
Mac, you got
Good,
your
good.
socks on today?
Yes, I do.
I'm telling you, boy. That's my buddy.
No, that's the Italian thing, right? Without the socks.
No, that's
and
a
just
new
the
thing.
shoes.
I
Is
mean, that was,
that is a new thing. I've not seen that before.
It Takes a Thief with Alexander Mundy. Remember that
Oh,
program?
yeah.
Robert, he was, and I always loved the way that guy dressed. You know, he was always a
Sharp dresser.
Robert
Wagner.
Robert Wagner.
Oh,
And
my
as old
God.
as he is,
So
he's
good
still
looking.
a handsome-looking
I
kid.
know.
You know what I mean? It's amazing. And I want to say that we heard you singing at the, was it the
Bootlegger, the bootlegger with Kelly
Yeah.
Clinton.
Well, Kelly
yes.
Clinton, she's great.
Monday
Isn't she?
night.
She's
yeah.
Is she a
wonderful.
pretty
She's
white
just
girl?
wonderful.
I love that girl.
She's got great hair.
Her hair
I gotta
is
tell
incredible.
you, and she swishes it around and swishes it around.
I said to Kara,
and she's going to be at the Viva Las Vegas this Friday night too. I got to give her a plug.
yeah, well, we could
At
always do
Viva
that.
Las Vegas
And that's
Center.
Clint Holmes' wife.
Event
I
Center.
don't know how that guy landed her. I don't know how.
He's a nice
No,
man.
he's good. He's a good-looking kid too.
And he's a good singer too.
He's all right. But you were singing. I'm telling you, you were good.
Thank you.
You were good. I was very
Thank you.
proud of you. Did terrific, and I'm glad that you. Now tonight's a big night for you
Yeah, you're going to
because
come out and join us.
we're performing at Sienna's tonight. Now I don't usually bring any soup cans up. You know what a soup can is? People that just don't know the keys, they can't sing. They're terrible, and they want to come in and they want to do Old Man River. You don't do those tunes. You get in your man and you swing, baby. You know what I mean? But I want you to come tonight because it's going to be a very big night at Sienna's, and I want the people to hear you. You know, I need one song, but I want a killer.
All right.
You hear me, buddy?
All right.
And
Yeah.
please wear some socks.
Wear some socks, yeah. 'Cause
Well, you know-
I wanted to try it. It was my first time, so it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah,
No
it was
socks.
good. It was good. Well, also some of our sponsors, Michael, are the Tuscany Grill at 11105 Eastern. That's 11105 Eastern in Henderson. And I got to tell you,
That's
Tuscany
Jerry's place.
Grill is Jerry, Lou, and Mike, and they have a fabulous menu over there. We love those guys. And for reservations, you can call 702-940-1400. That's 702-940-1400. Also, we have the White House Black Market in the Fashion Show Mall, and Nan over there just hosted our big fashion show for the WEMA event last Saturday. And this Saturday morning at 10 a.m., everyone needs to meet us over at the White House Black Market in the Fashion Show Mall because we're doing Shop for WEMA. And it's only $25. You're going to be making some meatballs for everybody.
That's just what I need to roll
know,
60,000 meatballs.
60,000 meatballs for everybody that's going to be coming in the doors.
I'm doing that, yeah.
And it's a shop for WEMA, and you get 10% off all the clothes, and there's some wonderful fashions. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing one of the tops right now.
Ricky, he's a cross-dresser, and
His secret is out.
Got it on mouth.
His secret is out.
You're out, you're out.
Well, he's not wearing socks. You're not wearing underwear.
Now
that is what you would hear on Vegas
Let me
Unwrapped.
say, that's TMI, too much information. Also, Susan McKinney with Gale Force Photography, and I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, she makes memories that last a lifetime.
Yes,
so
she
if
does.
you have a special event coming up, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a sports event, anything, she will come out and shoot that for you, and you can contact Susan at 702-347-1854. That's 702-347-1854, and tell her that Sandy and Chef Michael sent you. Yes, Michael?
she captures moments. So all you moils out there, pick up the phone and give her a call.
Listen, I got to tell you, she invited me yesterday to a spinning class over at the Las Vegas Athletics Club over on West Sahara and Durango. I went in there, and it was my first time, and I actually made it throughout the entire class. Of course, I could not keep up the speeds and keep up with the speeds that everybody was going because it was my first time, but I did make it through, and I'm going back. I'm going back because it was a wonderful class. So anyway, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael here every Monday through Friday on KLAV, and we will be right back after a message from our sponsors.
I'm going to talk about that Filipino restaurant.
Oh, yes, we will, about Shallow. Yes. Hi, and welcome back to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Hey, baby, you know something? I got a phone call today.
What?
From my cousin Jimmy. And
Your cousin Jimmy?
Yeah, New York. It's bad. The unemployment is so bad in New York.
Yeah?
The mafia laid off 3 judges. I mean, it's seriously bad. So anyway, I'm over here. I went to go shop. What are you laughing about, brother? He said, what you mean, what? So anyway, I feel like I got what's go back here again. So I went to the Chinese market to buy some stuff, because when I go for seafood, you got that's all fresh. And there was a Filipino woman, because we're going to talk about it. She was in front, and she wanted to have live chickens there. She gets this chicken, a true story, funny as hell, and she said, can I see the chicken? And she gets the chicken, and she smells down the beak, she smells under the wings, she smells between the legs, she smells under the tail, and she says, excuse me, sir, this chicken stinks. And the guy looked at her and said, madam, can you pass a test like that? So anyway.
Well, you were talking about the Philippine restaurant, Michael, and that's Cafe de Cibo. And Cafe de Cibo.
I love that place.
I know. And it's Shallow. And we came over there the other day. Actually, Robert Turner had introduced us to her and brought her out to the West Wing Cigar Lounge when we were performing there. And we went over there, and they laid out such a beautiful spread for us.
Unbelievable.
And I got to say, I was talking with, who was it that said they were going to go? Oh, last night.
That was Giancarlo.
Jackie and Giancarlo. They want to come out. They said, what's the name of that restaurant? We got to get the address because we want to go check it out. We've got a lot of Philippine friends, and they love the Filipino food. So, there you go. We're helping to introduce other people to their restaurant too, which I'm so excited about.
I told that kid to call us. I said, pick up she feels, a lot of people, they don't know how to accept that olive branch.
She's so shy.
She's so shy.
Beautiful.
What a beautiful kid.
Yes, I know.
And their
Very
adobo
sweet.
is delicious. And
Their
I'm
what?
telling adobo.
Adobo?
Yeah, that's like, it looks like the noodle. And,
the noodle.
Yeah. And I got to tell you something.
Not the pasta, the noodle.
I appreciate from the bottom of my heart authentic cooking from the heart.
Yes, yes.
Most restaurants in Las Vegas are generic restaurants. They're good, don't get me wrong, but when you get a place like the Tuscany, you get a place like Sienna's, these people don't fool around.
Yeah.
You know, the guy, Jerry, first of all them guys are Italian, so they know good Italian food, just like myself. You turn around and you look at the restaurant at the Sienna's. Giancarlo is a tremendous chef. I don't bake. This guy does all the Italian pastries.
Oh, I know.
I never learned to do that.
Last night even.
Right, he's from Calabria. I'm from Naples. So the Napolitan cooking is completely different than the Calabrese. But we had last night Ossobuco, the lamb shack, and then I had the was the sea bass, honey? Was that what I had? Sea
no,
bass?
you had halibut.
Oh, I had halibut.
Yeah,
I'm telling you something.
Melted
it was
in your mouth.
incredible.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm going to tell you, not for anything. The Sienna's it's like the Caesar's Palace of restaurants.
Oh yeah, and it's beautiful. They've renovated it, you know, in the last couple of years, and now in August they're going to be totally renovating that where the bar is. And Giancarlo was saying it's just going to take 3 days to do this. 3 days. And Michael said, how are you going to get all this done in 3 days? And he goes, oh, we've got it down to a science. He goes, remember when we first opened up this place, it only took us 3 days to actually get everything done when it used to be Bertolini's, and it was 3 days, and they were in there, in and out. I mean, boom.
And they're great.
They got it all
and they're
done.
Great. But tonight's a great night. Tonight is a great night for singers to come down to perform. We got my buddy
Sienna's,
at
yes,
Sienna's.
because we're going to be there.
Right.
And we've got the Chad Michaels Band. We've also got David DeCosta is going to be hosting
my buddy,
with us.
Dave's
and
hosting.
Steve Ponkar,
greatest saxophone. The one outside of Steve Johnson. Steve is great too.
Steve's great
but
too.
Steve Ponkar, I'm telling you something.
Well, and Jimmy Molidor.
Well, Jimmy Molidor,
he's
the king of kings. My buddy
Jimmy.
Jimmy. In fact, Jimmy and I, he offered us for Sandy and I to play at the Las Vegas Hilton on Thursday.
Yeah.
So we're working. We got so many things that we're doing, but this is an opportunity for you, my dear friend, to really shine. Because the band,
we'd love to have you come down and sit
remember, I'm a funny guy. A soup can, I'm not going to bring up. I'm being honest. They can sit down. I'll mention their name, but you ain't singing with the band.
But if you do happen to have a soup can full of soup, you can donate it to the Salvation Army.
And it better be minestrone.
Chicken noodle soup's not bad either, you know.
See, the Jew had to throw something in there.
Of course. Add a matzo ball.
Well, anyway, I want to say thank you to Shallow again for inviting us to Cafe de Cebu, and that's over on Flamingo. And so you got to go over there and join them and enjoy their lovely Filipino restaurant. It's just a little small place, you know, but it's really great. Yes?
You know, Sandy, there's a huge Filipino population here in town.
Amazing,
I meet them all the time, and you know, their biggest concern is they have not been able to find an authentic Filipino restaurant. So this is terrific.
Well, you know what else?
We got to get the word out.
What else,
on this.
Shallow? I got to tell you, Shallow, if you're listening in, and I know they are, we have a Filipino singer coming in tonight.
Excellent.
Do you remember his name?
Forgive me.
Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. But he's coming in tonight to sit in with us, and he's a friend of Craig's, right? Craig brought us in.
Yeah,
Craig,
he's my very dear friend, and he said, "Mike, would you listen to this guy?" And I get tapes.
Beautiful voice. Yeah, he sings a lot of standards and stuff. Yeah.
You know, Tony Bennett did it. Tony Bennett was pretty powerful. He was a great singer. And what happened in the '60s, Tony's career went in the tubes. He, you know, because I was here, you know, and nobody wanted to see him or listen to him. I mean, he didn't have a hit record in a long time. Well, 15 years prior to that, somebody went to his manager and gave him a song and handed the manager the song. And the guy said, "Yeah, I'll make Tony listen to it." Stuck it in a drawer.
Yeah.
Well, 15 years went by. Well, the manager's going through the drawer and comes up with this song. And says, "Tony, I got this thing in my drawer for years." He says, let's try it. And it was "The Loveliness of Paris, la-di-da-da-da-da, I left my heart, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba." The rest was history.
Right,
so many times people give me things, and I don't really get a chance. I get their CD, and I say, "I want to listen to it." And Sandy and I go home, we put it on the thing, and we try it. But
he put it in the car.
I put it in the car
the other day. Oh, my God.
This kid
Yeah.
blew me away. And he sang in some of his songs in Filipino.
And the arrangements were beautiful.
Beautiful
yeah,
string arrangements. So he'll be down here
they sound
tonight.
like movie scores.
Unbelievable. So tonight you guys got your work cut out for you, because we got business people, entertainers, we got celebrities, we got
I think Robert Turner's going to come from
Bobby's definitely going to be there. Bobby's always there.
And Andy Yanko is going to be there.
Andy
or
Yanko,
Alex, I'm sorry, Alex Yanko. Sorry,
and
Alex.
And Harmony Gengo,
and of course Dr. Perry and
Diana, Jolie.
You know, Penny Wilson is coming too. You
Penny
know,
Wilson,
from
Penny
the Media
Wilson.
Guild. You know, the
is
Voice
Penny Wilson
Media
coming?
Yeah.
Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Your mother.
not. Anyway, so speaking of great music and great causes, I've got to just say that the other night when we were listening to Mackley, he was singing a song, but also he was talking about something that's very dear to his heart that he's been involved with, and they have the 10th year anniversary coming up, and they have asked you to be the representative, the spokesman or the chairman for this whole project over in Haiti. You're going to Haiti.
Yes, I'm going to Haiti in early August, and the name of the organization is INIACAP, and what it stands for, it's...
Can you spell that, please?
That's INIACAP.
INIACAP. INIACAP.
Yes.
Okay.
INIACAP. And
is there a website for that?
Yes, it is www.iniacap.org.
Okay, so you got to go check this organization out. And so they've got the 10-year anniversary coming up.
Yes, coming up in August. And usually we do all the fundraisers in the States every summer, and we we find families that are very much in need in Haiti. Mm-hmm. We send the children to school. We get them access to health care. And we also make sure they get something to eat every day.
Well, you know, you say you get them into school, and we take school for granted, a lot of people here. And unfortunately, you know, the kids take it for granted, and they don't really utilize all these great benefits that we have sometimes. Yeah. But over there, it's tough for them to get into school.
It is very, very hard because it's expensive to all levels. So from first grade all the way to 13 before you graduate.
Can you believe that?
That's terrible. You know, it's funny. I got a doctor, a very dear friend of mine. I haven't seen him in 30 years. Dr. Benitio. Great guy. Do you know what he gave me? A daishiki.
A daishiki?
Do you know what that is?
I have no idea.
Shame on you. You're from Haiti.
Daishiki? What is a daishiki?
Well, daishiki it's an outfit. It's the clothes that they wear.
Oh, that's right.
The whole yeah.
Did I say it correctly?
Yeah, but at the moment, I had a blank moment. So
you had a black moment.
A blank.
Oh, I said a black moment.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I got to tell you something. There's entertainers out there and entertainers. I got my buddy. You know, if there's the Rat Pack again, I'll tell you who it would be. It would be me.
Yeah.
Okay, as the leader, of course.
Of course.
Of course. All right. It'd have to be David DaCosta. Peter Pavone.
Yes.
Okay. Naturally you.
Well, of course.
Of course. And my good friend, and I know he's going to be there tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a guy that is the closest thing to Sammy Davis. You know, I always admire great performers, not only singers, but performers. There's not that many performers around anymore. Like
not
show
of this
drummers.
Caliber. Not
of this caliber. Like me, I'll play the drums. I do a drum battle with Joey Vest. We go in the audience. It's
tireless energy.
A lot of energy. And his name is T. Fox, and he's on the line.
Hey, T, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's happening, you guys? I'm bringing my soup can with me tonight.
Hey, you're breaking up a little bit, T. Fox.
Who
How
you bringing
doing
tonight?
I said bringing my soup can.
Oh, bring your soup can. You know, you got to get a hold of... Do me a favor, T. Get a hold of Paris Red.
Yeah, we got to have her out, too.
Oh, Paris, yeah.
I'll tell you the reason why. We got a live remote going in there. I got the guys from Vegas Unwrapped.
Yeah.
It's really big, and these guys doing me a very special favor. They'll be interviewing, so this particular night's going to be really big because we got a lot of great things happening, and I don't want it to be a secret. So when you're there tonight, make sure you bring Paris. What's the other girl that came to the birthday party who sang me happy birthday?
Christy Love. Christy Love, yes. Serenity,
Monique.
Monique,
get Monique. Yes, you got to bring Monique.
Right,
we got to get her to do that blues song that she
get
wrote.
a hold of Al Sharpton. Get every black person you know in Las Vegas. Okay, I want to integrate that place. I don't want no riots. All right. Okay, we're going to have we got Jews, Italians. Michael. We got the Luco Brazzi brothers will be there at the door.
Listen, T. I want to thank you for introducing me to Scott Patterson. You know, back in Nashville. Yes. He's got some wonderful paintings, and we're going to try to find him some buyers for those. So thank you so much.
Amen. Tonight's a big night, Fox. Are you ready to kick some high in that quarter?
One of the reasons I called was to wish you guys good luck tonight.
Thank you.
I know it's going to be a brand new week, and I know the blessing is that everybody's going to go there and have a great time. And I'm definitely going to try. I'll call all my friends up and see if we can get them down there and just have a great time. I'm getting up, actually, because I got about 3 meatballs left from Saturday.
Really? You're the best, Fox.
What are you having, meatball and eggs?
I was thinking 3 meatballs and eggs. Can you do that?
You can. Hey, Fox, you want to do the Las Vegas Hilton with me and Sandy and Jimmy Melodor?
Hey, don't be jumping.
We'll talk about that.
The money will be right. Don't worry about it. I got you covered, kid. Don't worry about it.
I mean, mi piacerebbe vero, non te contesto.
Hey, he's the only black guy can speak Italian.
That's because he's half Italian.
That's right, he is.
Anyway, thanks a lot, T. Fox, and
Thanks,
you have a
T-Fox.
fabulous day, and hopefully we get to see you tonight at the
we'll talk
Siennas.
later. Yeah,
Okay.
That sounds great, you guys, and I'll call Clarence and everybody. And
Okay,
I
great.
wish you guys the best.
And Robert Gordy Jr.
Thank you, everybody.
Ciao.
Thanks,
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
buddy.
And you know what? One more thing.
What?
That's my buddy over there too. The tall, good-looking guy you see right there.
Oh, yeah, Mackley?
That's right, man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How you doing, my man?
All right, good hearing you, my friend. We always sing a bootlegger together.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been a
I love
moment.
the way you black people stick together.
And Italians.
we love it all. We love it all.
It's a
look,
reunion.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Good
T.
hearing your voice. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.
Ciao.
Thanks, T. T. Fox. Wasn't he a great guy? I love that kid.
I know.
He's
Well,
a really
listen,
good
if
guy.
you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael, and the time is just zooming by. So we're going to take a brief pause for our sponsors, and we'll be right back with the boys from Vegas Unwrapped.
That lady's
Yes.
finally out of the bathroom. Pick up
And
the phone
Mackley
and call me.
Feed Profit. And we were just talking to John Stiles. Hi, John. How you doing behind the camera there? And we've got Ryan here. Hi, Ryan. He's at the engineer board. And we want to send a big shout out to Lotus Broadcasting and our KLAV staff for everything that they do, all their help that they do for us. Because otherwise, if they weren't here, we wouldn't be here. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
if I didn't pay the bill, they wouldn't be here either.
so Vegas Unwrapped. Tell us, guys. Give us your shout out because I know you got a big shout out you got to give to our listeners.
Every Thursday night, 7 to 9 p.m. on the sister station, VegasAllNetRadio.com. We've been on the air for over 5 years.
5 years.
Well over 300 episodes. We've covered the things in Las Vegas that makes people say, I didn't know that about Las Vegas.
That's right.
We really don't talk too much about the Strip unless there's something unusual going on because everybody knows about the Strip.
That's
they get
right.
enough publicity. So we really talk about, the other entertainers, the other authors, business people. We do segments letting folks know what's going on around the world. And the nice thing about the internet, a lot like KLAV live streaming this show, which is how you were picked up in Tucson.
That's right.
We're on the internet. So
Yeah.
we really have the world at our disposal for what we do and what we offer to educate people that Vegas is a lot more than just casinos, food, and I hate to say it,
And
strip
hookers.
clubs. Right. I mean, there's a lot of culture in this town.
A ton, a
so-
ton, a lot of artwork, a lot of
Absolutely.
a lot of things going on here. The racing, we're gonna have Mike and Diane on Friday. So
Great.
they can talk a little
from
bit
On
about
Pit
what
Road
they-
Racing?
Yes,
Great folks.
Yeah.
We covered their race a couple of weeks ago when Mike and Sergio Quinteros did the thing for hair, and they
Right.
raised almost $3,000.
and he lost his hair.
He lost his
He
hair.
did.
But it's growing
But
back so fast. It's
It
amazing.
doesn't really know.
I hate him. I hate him.
Well, you guys do a great job, and I want to thank you again for all of your support that you've done for us at Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show, and being part of our thing with Joe Lay to help promote
Tremendous.
the artist and all
Tonight,
the show.
we
And
love the
tonight-
idea of being there tonight.
Yeah, well, we love it. And you know what? It's all about teamwork. Teamwork.
Absolutely.
Well, I was telling the guys, honey, that we're going to do something. I just think we need to take these guys along with us. I mentioned that
Yeah,
once before.
yeah.
As a package deal. And what we'll do is it'll just be because when somebody, because we got, Jesus God, thank God in heaven, the advertisers that we have. We want to give you every opportunity to do, like the doc. The
You
doc,
know-
$37, I'm giving them, they're getting the massage,
What
whatever
about
that he does.
Matt Brown,
And
too?
Matt Brown?
He's broadcasting us. He's put us on his social media networks that are going around the country. Now, I know, like you said, we're online anyway, but he has a special social media news network.
Absolutely.
And he's got 26 of them so far, and there's going to be 30 by the end of the month. I mean, it's amazing. So we got to thank
We
Matt
gotta
for
thank
doing that
Matt,
for
right?
us, too.
And it was great. And our buddy Don Usherson, who was the producer with the D. Martin show, because
Right.
we're going to be using him for our television
Right.
show. And again, we want to make a special thanks to Jon Stewart, because now he's on his own.
I
He
know.
doesn't
Well,
need
he's
us
doing
anymore.
he's doing
got
so
a
many
buck in his pocket. He said, "Go
programs,
drop
you know.
that." He said.
He's got that new show coming
He's got
up
a
too.
couple of new
Right.
shows
He
coming
says
out.
he was
yeah.
very nice. He said, "So long, you guinea bastard," and he walked out the door.
But I want to go back to Mackley. Mackley, tell us a little bit more about you. You're a singer. singer, you're an arranger, you're a musician, a performer.
Yes, I moved. I just celebrated my 7-year anniversary in the States from moving from
Yay! 7 years here. That's great. Yes.
My friends tell me I cannot tell myself I'm a foreigner anymore, but
You sound like you're from Italy.
yeah, close. No, but it's been very, very exciting moving to Las Vegas and getting to know such great people. I love to perform. I love everything about music, and I do a little piano here and there, but I'm not that cool. But I do a little.
But you do it.
I do it.
But you were good, son, because I want to tell you. Believe me, if you were a soup can, you wouldn't have been on this radio. I'm not. Believe me, I tell it like it is. You're very good, and for those that are out there, you got to come to CNN and listen to this guy. This guy is good. I mean, he is good.
And Mackley, do you have a website or a Facebook page where people can find out about you?
Yes, Nairobi 651.
I do have a Facebook page. It's a Mackley Prophet, Mackly, and then Prophet Prophet, just simple like that. I don't have a website yet, but it's very exciting to be here, and knowing so many great people and the opportunity to perform with great musicians. It's exciting.
Well, it's great to know you. It's great to have you on the show. And also, once again, if you want to find out about INIACAP, you go to www.iniacap.org, and you can find out about this organization, the great things that they're doing, and about the 10-year anniversary that's coming up in August over in Haiti.
Yes,
I'd like to go. Could we go? Could we go to Haiti too?
Yes, I'm excited. Let's go.
I'm serious. If I went to my passport, they'll never let me out of the country. I don't got a shot of his chance in hell to get out of this place.
Well, so anyway, so again, you can go to Mackley Prophet on Facebook, like his page, and find out more about him and what he's doing in his music. Thank you so much for being on the show today. And of course, the boys over at Vegas Unwrapped, Ricky Cash and Aaron Phillips. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you very much. Go to VegasUnwrapped.net on the internet and Vegas Unwrapped Internet Radio on Facebook. Like us. We need likes.
I know. Like me too. Like us at Sandy Kastel and Friends, and Chef Michael, of course. Thank you, Chef Michael, for sharing your recipe on the broccoli pasta today. That was great for Jenny. And if you're just tuning in now, it's too late. We're leaving. It's this is Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. We will be back tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, here on KLAV, 12:30 a.m. on your dial. And you can always call us at 702-731-1230 and get those free show tickets. So we'll see you tomorrow morning, and see you tonight at the Siena Authentic Italian Trattoria.
Yeah, grazie, stata buona.
That's 9500 West Sahara.
baby.
9500 West Sahara. Call for reservations for tonight because it's getting packed, folks.